So we are backstage fashion show. What's happening, brother?
Yes,
My boy, we'll have a chat with him later on. I'm just getting my hair done by the best in the game, and it's her birthday as well. So happy birthday, Lemka.
Thank you so much.
I have to say she's the best. No, she is, but I'm in her hands, so I've got to say it, right? No, she's the best in the game. But anyway, we are backstage. It's all going on. We've got about 20 models, maybe more.
Yeah.
So we've got a few hours to go, but have a little chit chat with all the boys as we go along and try and see their experiences with the fashion shows, any stories and whatnot, any mishaps. So yeah, I'll update you soon. So this is backstage. We'll try and find a couple of people that ain't doing something for a little chit chat. Let's have a look out here. Nearly fell over. Oh, I've got one. This is my boy Federico. Yes, brother, you good? Let me say hello to the boy. You good?
Yeah,
Life good?
fine.
Yeah?
How about you?
Good, man. Federico,
No
what are you
way.
saying, brother?
How you doing? You good?
Let me have a little chit chat with you.
Oh, fantastic.
You're looking
How you
cool.
doing?
You're looking cool as fuck, geezer.
No, you're looking cool.
So, just introduce yourself. What's your name and where you come from?
So, my name is Federico, and I'm from Italy, not too far from here, from Milan.
You're Italian boy, of course. And where do you live now? You're living in Paris.
I'm living in London, but moving soon to Paris.
Why? Because of fucking Brexit, innit? We'll
Tell
leave
me
that.
about it.
We leave that question somewhere else. So, Fez,
Absolutely.
me and you have done this show for a little while now, a couple of
Yes.
years together, right?
Absolutely.
What do you enjoy about fashion shows?
Honestly, like these moments, like the backstage,
Yeah.
it's the best moment ever in
Yeah.
general, because you get to with all those friends that you didn't see for like ages,
Yeah.
and then you just can spend time with them.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And
We
then-
are, because I think this one, it feels like a bit of a family, right?
Absolutely. Like over time, you know, you get closer and closer. You remember what other people are doing with their life. So, you know, you're talking about these things, like personal things. You know, it's like usually, especially with boys, it's always very, I don't know, like growing.
Yeah, and can you remember your first fashion show?
My first fashion show, of course, like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Because it's Salvatore Ferragamo.
Oh, that's a good one to
Yeah.
start on. Fuck me.
Absolutely, it was amazing. I used to have like very long hair, and it was amazing because I remember the feeling of actually like walking in, and then realizing like 20 seconds later that you know all the lights were on me, that I was surrounded by all these people looking at me. It was embarrassing, but
Was you nervous? Was it quite a nervous thing?
It was. But being aligned with other guys that already done it before, I think that was like super cool because you know they say like you know just chill, relax, and the fact that you can chat with someone before, it definitely like
Yeah,
Make it
it
easier.
chills you out a bit. And look, you're a bit of a pro now, so how many shows, how many shows do you think you've done now? Loads.
plus 50.
Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you still get a little bit nervous, or is it just like normality now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have to say, so my last show was for Ralph Lauren, and then you know wait,
We'll talk to Patty later. Oi, oi.
gonna catch you later. Huh? And I remember like the moment where again, like half through the show, I just like again like realize all the people like looking at me, and you have this adrenaline, you know, going down to your spine. It's amazing.
And like you say, I think once you've finished the show, there is that little sense of, wow, that was cool, man, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, listen, Fez, I'll see you on the runway, brother, and hopefully we'll have a little champagne afterwards.
See you.
No, I want to shake your hand. You can keep that. All right, brother. See you
Take
soon.
care. Ciao.
Right, we're gonna. Hey, brother. We've got a guy in here who's Spanish fucking mafia, Spanish royalty. Been doing it forever, so we're going to chat to him now. Hey.
Hey, John.
How are you, brother?
Good.
Can I give you this?
Yeah, sure.
You know what? Where can we
absolutely.
put that? Oh, you can hold it like that.
I can hold it.
How are you, brother?
Oh, good. Oh,
Nice
good.
to see you, man.
Good to see you.
So let me ask you a little bit about fashion shows, because I know you've been doing this for how long now?
Oh, wow. I'm an old dog. 20, 26 years now.
Shut up.
26.
I mean, I've been doing this, 15 years, and obviously this guy, when I first came into the game, he was already smashing it. Is there any clients you haven't done?
There's still like some clients I haven't.
But that's a smaller list, right? Who
yeah,
you haven't done compared to what you have
yeah,
done.
exactly. The more years it passes, like the less clients I have that I can work with, or that I have on the bucket. But yeah, absolutely.
Can you remember your first fashion show?
Yeah, my first big fashion show, it was in Paris for Louis Vuitton, and Marc Jacobs was designing there.
Oh, wow.
So I spent the whole night fitting.
Oh, wow.
The whole night.
Yeah.
They had masseuses for the models
Shut
to
up.
relax. So because he was a hard worker, so apparently like he liked to work at night, so they kept us there the whole night.
Wow.
But they had someone giving you massage so you can still feel
They're massages.
Exactly.
Where's the fucking masseuses?
good old days.
The good old days.
Yeah.
And how old was you when you done this show?
Probably it was like 20, yeah, 20.
Was you scared? Was it nervous, or was it just like you was young and like keen and?
Yeah, I was a little bit young and not knowing what was going on. I didn't even know who Marc Jacobs was.
Yeah, this
like
is
it
the
was
thing.
just like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a guy there smoking all the time, like doing stuff and designing
He
and
must
whatever.
be important. He's doing
Yeah,
something.
it must be this, but I didn't know the importance of the thing. But then when we did the show, it was in the André Citroën. It was a big kind of a greenhouse. Beautiful, like a skylight. Beautiful, like glass on the ceilings, and the natural light was coming in. It was like, whoa. Then I just had to walk and not mess it up. And
This is the thing, isn't it? I mean, like, it is quite easy just to walk, right? But you can be surprised at how many times things get messed up, right, over the years.
a lot of times
Where,
people
like-
like miss looks and exits. Like, hey, did you have another exit? No. Oh, like, what are you doing here? You have to change, buddy. Like, and people miss their like exit.
Have you ever had a show where it really fucked up at all? Like, went really
in
bad?
Madrid,
Yeah.
there was there was a show that
Don't
was
say
a
the
mess.
names, it's all right.
No,
but
no
yeah,
names.
You know.
In Madrid, there
you're
was
no
one
pro.
show that particularly was always a mess. They had no numbers, no names for the model, just looks. So whoever had the brown look, the whole tan or the whole like brown pants with like, is it me? Come in. Like they were not even calling names, they were not even calling numbers. So you had look one that you know. But then it's like, oh, am I wearing like a double-breasted or not? Like, is it me? Who are they calling?
It was chaos.
And they wouldn't miss some of the guys
wow.
not going out because they didn't know.
Wow. But I mean, it takes a lot of planning, I suppose, right? We just think it's walk on, walk off, but there is a lot of planning that goes behind
Yeah,
it.
it takes like good organization, good people behind, and of course models knowing what to do, what kind of attitude to give to the runway, to the camera, where to stop, where to turn, do like a no turn, maybe do a pose, whatever the chill. I mean, every client has a different.
Have you ever had any
I'm
crazy? Sorry, Lemka. You know it's Lemka's birthday today.
Yeah. I just heard like it's.
And is she also your favorite of all time?
She's my favorite hairdresser of
Well,
all
she's got
time.
the scissors in her hand,
yeah,
yeah?
exactly. I'm in trouble now. She's the best. Like I have to say.
Thank you.
Have you? Did you ever get nervous doing it? I mean, no, I've already asked you that. Fuck that. Sorry, Lemka's birthday fucked me right up. So we've been doing this now for a number of years together. Without Sam favourites, is this like a good one for you?
Yeah.
This is good, right? Because it's kind of that family vibe.
I have to say, I always say to the guys at Brunello that the guys they cast, like the whole crew, the boys, it's the best of the best.
Yeah.
Best in the industry, but best people too.
Yeah,
which is important. Like
absolutely.
we are some guys around like the business that we meet all the time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, people like it's nice to be around good fellow colleagues and then everything is easier too.
Absolutely. When there's no dickheads in the room, everything's fine.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people here, and everyone's great. We've been getting on for many years, and long may it continue.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll see you out there, and I'll have a champagne with you afterwards.
Of course.
Thank you, bub. Happy
Pleasure.
birthday. Cheers, Freddy. All right, so I've got two of my favourites here. Maxine,
Max.
How are you, brother? How
you doing, bro?
Sorry.
What's happening, bruv?
How's it
Welcome
going?
back, Pat. We've got Pat. Here he is. How's your tooth, bruv? All right?
Yeah, it's hanging in there. Hanging in there.
Did you
just
hear the
about.
story about his tooth?
No.
You
What's
can't do it,
happening?
no.
You'll have to listen to the first episode because he's on there.
All right.
There was a dancing scene and a tooth was lost. But anyway, it's one of my favourite stories. So anyway, we're here today backstage, like I said, for a fashion show of ours. What do you boys feel when you know you're going to a fashion show? Is it a bit exciting or not?
Yeah, it's always exciting, you know,
Yeah.
because it's not like a random jobs when you're gonna be by yourself, just do what you've been told, or when you go to a show, you know you're gonna meet
a
the
bit more
lads,
exciting, yeah.
meet
It's nice
meet
to
the
be there,
people. Most of us, I think, we've been working for a lot of time for the same brands, same clients.
Yeah.
You know, there's been really. I don't know.
We've done Armani for what? How many years together?
Armani, like more than 10 years together, and
We've
so
done 10 years, bro.
I'm so happy like when I
Stretch,
do shows
And
like
it's
this.
nice because like even with this one, you get a bit of
Yeah.
loyalty and there's that little bit of family. So when you do come to the shows,
Yeah.
you're excited to see the boys,
Yeah, yeah, Of course,
you
yeah.
hang out, and the hours that you have to be here for a
Doesn't
fashion
feel
show,
like a
it
job,
doesn't feel like
basically.
hours, does it?
No,
Yeah,
no, for
yeah.
sure.
So Pat, tell me, have you got any? When did you first do? What first fashion show did you do? How old was you?
My first show, I think I was 19. I was 19 in Paris, and it was Thierry Mugler. And I remember Lady Gaga was supposed to be DJing, so I was shitting my pants. I was completely shitting my pants.
Yeah.
In fact, I was so fucking nervous. I remember sitting there like shaking.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the stylist going around trying to look at everyone's abs. I'm not going to say any names. Like, lift up your t-shirt. I was like, no, mate, Daddy. And he was like, don't drink too much water, otherwise your face ain't going to be chiseled enough. This is the beauty behind the scenes. This is what
You're
goes
like,
on.
hang on a minute. What?
Yeah. And then I remember walking out, and I was like, I made it. Got to the end, I've turned around, and I've headbutted the geezer behind me.
No.
It was right behind
No.
me. So I've turned around, I've headbutted him by accident, completely by accident. And then I had to like manoeuvre around him, and then we've played it out like nothing's happened. And yeah, that was my first fucking show. That was a success.
Have you had any funny stories over the years, Maxi? Any like mishaps and shows or anything gone wrong?
So, I mean, the first thing came to my mind, so I think it was the first show I did for Armani, so I was like so stressed and so happy as well. And then they give me this 45 shoes. And it's like, okay, you can put some
Paper or something.
some
Yeah,
some
'cause if the
pads
shoes ain't
inside.
fitting,
Like,
it's
it's
a bit
gonna
scary,
fit, no
isn't it?
worries.
Yeah.
But then you're stressing, so your feet start sweating. You know. So first step, Giorgio said, "You can go." And my foot went straight away from my shoes, so I had to pick it up
Again, and then come on, then let's go.
That was just basically my first walk
yeah.
for a fashion show.
Well, there you go.
It's like,
One of my
Do you know what I
first.
remember?
Go on.
Do you know, I remember my second show, which was like 2 days after that, was for Givenchy, right?
Big
and
show.
and we turned up, and basically there was like 7 or 8 albinos there, right? So they were basing the show sort of on the albinos. So they bleached everyone's hair and bleached everyone's eyebrows blonde, right? And I remember trying to do the rehearsal, walking around and being like, I can't see where to go. Like, this is fucking hard. So I got back after rehearsal, went to everyone. I was like, listen, boys, do you all know where you're going? Like, because I can't see it. And then one of the albino boys, he turned around, he looks at me, and he goes, hey, brother. He goes, I've only got 10% vision, and I know where the fuck I'm going. And I was like, fuck.
Put you in your place.
Shut my
My hand, bro.
But yeah, I remember that as well.
I
but
had
yeah.
one once, right? You'll know the geezer, but I won't say his name. I think it might be my second or third show, but it was carpeted, right? So you know, sometimes you get staggered like together, and he's just in front of me.
Yeah.
Probably because he was smaller, not because he was better. Anyway, so we start walking, and he's hit the carpet and gone over, and I'm like, my choices are I
what'd you do?
either wait for him to get up. I help him up,
Step
or
over
I just fucking step over him. So stepped over him and kept fucking walking. You'll know the fella, but I won't say his name. But that was
Liberty.
one of my first shows. I was like, I don't know what to fucking do.
Yeah,
no one's
what'd
telling
you
you
do?
anything.
Yeah.
Did anyone teach you how to walk, Pat?
No, mate, no. I just fucking figured that one
just
out.
born
like,
with it,
as I was
Did
going.
anyone
Well, you
teach
know,
you,
we used to turn
Maxi?
up to castings, I remember, and you'd walk and they'd go, where are you from? And you'd be like, I'm from London. They'd be like, yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I can tell, yeah.
There was a geezer called Edward Kim in New York. Do you know him? Casting director. And I was learning in his living room. He was teaching me how to walk, and he was like, "You ain't going for tear up, mate. Like, calm down. Just like one foot in front of the other."
Yeah,
and I
there's
was
a
like,
fine balance, isn't
so I
there?
kind of learned a little bit there, but I think we still keep it a little bit London. You know what I mean?
Depends what shoes you're wearing.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
hell, it's hard to work with.
Did anyone teach you, Maxi?
Actually, I thought I was walking pretty good. But
Yeah,
then
you was all right. You was a natural.
No, I thought I was all right. But then at the end, my agency, my mother agency told me, like, yeah, come here, just watch this video. Does it feel okay?
No.
And you know, like you're, like
You're too
I
much.
thought I had it. Like,
Stop swinging your fucking
Yeah,
arms,
just-
all, yeah?
just stay straight.
relax.
stay straight, and you're like, okay, got it. Then we're gonna practice in the mirror and you're
Yeah,
gonna be
walking
fine,
down the
yeah.
street, you know, when you're just walking down the
Yeah,
street,
yeah,
and all of a sudden you start catwalking down the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
street.
yeah.
Go, no, this is the walk.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is it.
you
Then you
just-
see someone looking, and you're like,
Yeah, yeah, put
Yeah,
it away.
you're walking with someone's side, you start pacing up, like what's
you ever
happening?
done-
You know,
people are going to think we're fucking mad.
Have you ever
like.
tried on the treadmill? You're on a cool down and you think, oh, maybe I can walk like this.
Yeah, just for 30% up, and then
Yeah,
doing
start
my
practicing your walk. But fashion shows sometimes, I mean, like people won't know, like when we do runway, we could be here for like 5, 6, 7 hours beforehand sometimes, right? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit long, and that's where we are now. We're sort of ready because you can see the barnet. But it can get a little bit nervous when you're younger, but now we kind of, it's really enjoyable. So
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this one today, boys, and hopefully we'll have a little champagne afterwards.
Definitely. Nice one, Johnny.
Maxi,
Thank you,
so
John, for
much,
having
brother.
us.
Cheers,
Hattie,
brother.
thank you so much,
Man.
brother. Thank you, guys. See you soon.
Thank you. Cheers.
Here we go now. Now I would take the stars out of the sky for you.
What, bro?
Stop the rain from falling if you ask me to. I'll do anything for you. Your wish is my command. I can move a mountain when your head is in my hand.